everyone, welcome to Tales and Tales Summer Reading 2021. Our Sensory Saturdays brought to you by the Perry County Public Library and me, Miss Jessie, the Children's Youth Services Librarian. How are you today? That's wonderful. Are you ready to make something with Miss Jessie? Today's lesson is inspired by the soccermomblog.com and it's edible pudding slime. How fun! Slime and pudding all mixed into one. Fantastic. So we're going to need a box of chocolate pudding mix. We're going to need 1 cup of cornstarch. I've already measured mine out. And a third a cup of warm water. So you'll need measuring cups. You'll need a bowl. You'll need a mixing spoon or spatula, a clean workspace, which I've already cleaned mine, a sealable container if you want to keep it later. And then if you want toys to play in your slime, you can clean your toys to play in your slime. So the first thing that we want to do is make sure that our hands, toys, and work surfaces is clean. Simply because this is an edible project and we want to make sure that we have everything nice and clean. So does anybody remember how long it takes to wash our hands? You're right. 20 seconds with nice, warm, clean water with soap. So, and we want to go between our hands and over our hands and in between our fingers, all those steps. Now, we've got half, and I added mine a little bit more. So I went ahead and added mine in. It shouldn't be a problem. And I'm going to open my pudding. I'm going to add it in with my cornstarch. And I did chocolate pudding because I wanted it to look like mud. But if you don't like chocolate or you may be allergic to chocolate, you can always use a different kind. So we have this in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stir that together with the cornstarch. And this can get a little messy. You can get powder in different places. That's okay. I'm just going to go ahead and incorporate it. It's going to turn it from a dark brown and a white to like a very light colored chocolate. And this is something fun too, parents. If you want to get like a gallon zip bag, you could put this in a gallon zip bag and have the kids shake it as long as you got it sealed really good and get the air out of it before you do that. That way it doesn't pop. Now I have my warm water and I'm going to add it a little at a time. I'm going to stir. And you might see that you need to use more water as you go. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely have to use more water. This is one of those things so that you can just go back and forth until you decide you like the consistency. Look, see, now this is the reason it's messy. See, this is the reason why we try out our fun recipes. We might decide we need more water, and that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get more water. So I've got more water, and I'm going to add it in a little bit at a time because I have like a cup measure. So I add a little bit more because this is the difference between making it more like a Play-Doh and more like a slime. So you can just gently go back and forth. Gently go back and forth. Oh, yeah. That looks slimy. And if it gets a little hard to knead or you want to thicken it up to where it's like a thicker slime, or if you want it more like an actual mud consistency, that's all about how much cornstarch you put in, how much water you put in. And oh my gosh, it's so slimy. Now we're going to remove our slime from our bowl to a nice clean workspace. And what Miss Jessie's going to do, because this is what I have. I have a plate so I can scrape out my slime. Another good thing is if you've got a cake pan, that makes a really nice mud hole. Look at my slime. It's so muddy. It's so sticky. And like I said, if you want it more like a more of a dirty mud slime, you can do this and it's super sticky and not the best taste in the world. It says it's edible, but kids, it really don't taste that great. But it won't hurt you. And then we can put our animals in there and we can play in the mud and then we can wash our animals and put our animals back in the mud and play. And this is just a fun, just slimy, messy craft that we can do. Everybody, from the littlest kid to the grownest adult, can have fun making mud pies and mud slime. I hope everyone enjoyed watching today and making fantastic, slimy mud. This is just a really fun sensory activity that you can make as messy as you want, as long as your parents say it's okay. Thanks, everybody. I hope you had fun. Thanks for watching.